Alright, so before we get into the video, let me catch you guys up to speed real quick. I'm currently level 122. You can just pause and look at all my stats right there. And then in my equipment, I got my greatsword all the way up to plus 25. However, I thought that when I got my greatsword up to plus 25, it would switch from A scaling strength to S scaling, but as you can see, it's still stuck at A, so I'm not sure what that's about. I'm not sure if that was something that was changed, or if maybe it was a typo in one of the wikis I was reading. But regardless, I don't think it matters, because if you look at my damage, it's still pretty ridiculous. Still rocking the same armor set, no need to change it. If you want to pause and look through my talismans, you're free to do that as well. And I got my Great Shield Soldier Ashes up to plus 10. These guys are a lifesaver. See, I've been saying in recent videos, I'm not the biggest fan of Summon Ashes. I like trying to one-on-one bosses when I can, but for those bosses where you're like, okay, I'm struggling, I really need something, these are great for drawing aggro. They don't do that much damage, but in terms of drawing aggro and keeping the bosses off you, they're amazing for that. But before we get any further, I do have a recap for us to do, so I'll pass it off to mid-editing me to do the thing as usual. Okay, so today's recap is a bit different. While I was trying to go to the crumbling farm Azula, obviously you have to talk to Melina and then you get the cutscene or whatever. However, when I was going to do that, my computer was already working on exporting a video, as you guys are gonna see me explain. So the footage was recorded with PS4 capture, and my face cam, I didn't get to properly set it up, so I'm just kind of like awkwardly holding it, but I figured it was a nice substitute because let's be honest, I'm not gonna set up all my equipment for a 2-minute cutscene. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. But anyway, enjoy my reaction to the cutscene. Sure. Sorry for the different face cam angle, by the way. My computer, I don't know if you can see it, it's doing some exporting stuff on the video that you're seeing before this, but I was told I should turn my face cam on, and this is like the best way I can think to do it, so I'm ready.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Okay. No. My maiden.
O Erd Tree, you shall burn.
We had so many times together. Remember the time she sat down by the side of Grace with me and told me I had no maidens. Then she said she'd play the role of a maiden. Does this mean I'm maidenless again?
Burn for the sake of the new Lord.
All jokes aside, this is actually sad.
Thank you for guiding me here.
Bro, I'm actually crying. This is fucking sad, dude. We brought her on this whole ass journey. She helped me fight Margot. Just for this to happen.
The one who walks alongside Flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Goodbye.
Damn it, man. It's actually sad. I liked her. She was cool. Well, great. I've lost a friend. I'm maidenless. And now I'm sad IRL. Great cutscene. Wait, there's more? Whoa, what is this? Once again, sorry for doing the face cam or whatever this way, but like I said, my PC's doing the thing, and I'm literally just going to be recording this cutscene, gameplay, whatever you want to call it, with PS4 capture, and I didn't feel like setting up the whole face cam thing, so anyways, I'll be recording the next part of this video in the morning, so see you guys then. And then after that, I went and fought the Godskin duo. You know, I was told that this fight is like really hard even if you use Summon Ashes, but honestly, I'm kind of wishing that I wouldn't have used Summon Ashes now. The fight really was not that bad. In fact, the attempt that you're seeing was my first attempt at this boss. The most fun I had during this fight was actually when their AI would bug out and both of them would be aggroed on me at the exact same time. I actually had a lot of fun that way, but I don't know, I'm just a masochist. I like the death, I like the pain, I like getting slashed to death and feeling like I truly overcame like a massive hurdle. I'm kind of tempted to do a no summons run on New Game Plus just to see how much more I enjoy the game, because I feel like if I would try to fight these bosses no summons, I might actually enjoy them more. But hey, we'll get there when we get there. But anyways, yeah, I defeated them and well, that's really it. That's all I did, so let's get back to the video. But with that out of the way, today we're gonna be fighting Maliketh. Now, I had no idea that the boss was gonna be like this close. It seems like a common theme within the last couple areas, specifically Leyndel and now this area. Like, the bosses are just so close together. The last half of this game is feeling like a boss rush almost. But hey, I'm not complaining. If you guys have watched my previous Soul series, then you would know I play these games mainly for the bosses, as weird as that may sound, because obviously you spend more of your time in these games exploring and looting items and such, but I'm here for the boss fights. I just love how badass they are. Anyways, I had him almost dead, but then I was talking in my Discord. I was like, hey, does anything crazy happen after this fight by any chance? And everybody said yes. So I immediately decided to just jump off the edge over here and forfeit the match just so that I could like capture my raw reaction to whatever happens next on camera. I also had him dead, basically just soloing him, so I figured for the video I just use Summon Ashes because you guys aren't here to watch me die 10 million times. I'm just trying to keep the plot moving to see what happens next after this. When it comes to fighting this boss one-on-one, it does take a bit longer, but I find it to be one of the better bosses in the game. I heard a lot of people complaining about this boss, you know, when you try to fight it one-on-one without Ashes, but I actually prefer it that way. Don't get me wrong, this is definitely a tough and brutal fight, but once you learn its moves and you know how to like dodge it efficiently, and when he shoots his blades, how to dodge them and the timings for it, like after just an attempt, I got it down. And like, as I said, I literally have only fought him once before this, and in that one attempt, just from running around, dodging, learning his moveset, I had him almost dead, and I know him for the most part. Like, it's really not that bad of a fight. So anybody that's just complaining about it, I know it's weird to hear it coming from me, but get good. Like I said, I know it's weird to hear it coming from me because everybody knows I am like the definition of a Souls noob, but it's really not that bad of a fight. I mean, granted, I'm probably gonna die here at least once. I definitely should have been a bit more aggressive in this fight. Like, me being all defensive as I am right now really isn't the way to go. You gotta kind of stay up in his face and stay on top of him. I don't know if it's just because of like the build that I'm rocking, but I found with this guy, the quicker you can get him down, the better. I mean, obviously don't be stupid and make sure you're like blocking, or not blocking, but like dodging his moves accordingly. But really, the quicker you get him down, the better. I also found Godskin Duo to not be as bad as everybody said. Now, I can definitely see how they would get to be annoying after a while, but at the same time, I mean, you see my stats, so really these boss fights haven't been as bad for me, and I do kind of have to take that into account when I'm like, hey, you know, these bosses aren't that bad. Like, I did do a lot of farming. I do basically have max vigor alongside ridiculously high strength, but I mean, still, like, the boss fights in themselves just really aren't that bad compared to other Souls games, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, second phase time. This time, I think I'm definitely just gonna try to stay on top of him a bit more, and while he's, like, getting distracted by the other guys, I'll try to take him out before they get killed. Oh my god, that Ash of War does so much damage. I love it. I shouldn't have tried to heal right there. See, I know I'm getting my shit pushed in, but it's like, this is just, it's one of those classic Souls bosses. Like, you know when you're making your mistakes, you know what I mean? I don't know if maybe there's like even worse bosses ahead of me after this, but like so far, I can't agree with the sentiment that the last half of this game is pure bullshit. I mean, don't get me wrong, Fire Giant, that sucked. That was just an artificially inflated health pool for the sake of it. No boss in any Souls game, no matter how much damage you're able to do in this game with the max upgrades and the max stats, 43,000 HP is just ridiculous. The most chonky boss in any Souls game before this would have been Madir at like 15,000 HP, I believe. And, you know, Fire Giant is like 3 times that. And again, I know there's extra upgrades and stats in this game, but it's still ridiculous, man. Come on, 43,000 HP? Are you kidding me? Even with my greatsword, man, that's gonna take me at least like 40 hits. Honestly, Lion's Claw was doing us pretty good for Maliketh, like when he comes out, so I think I'm just gonna save all of my focus points for that. I honestly kind of wish I just would have beat him the first time. Now, I literally had him down to like a hair of health. I could have had him taken down right there and then. What the fuck? Alright, just a one-on-one now. He completely annihilated all of my summons. Don't hurt me, buddy. Can I use my tears? No, I shouldn't have used it. I shouldn't have used it. Fuck, man. Oh, this boss isn't even that bad. I know I can do it. I gotta stop being stupid. I'm getting too cocky. I wonder if he's weak to anything. I feel like if I would put, like, maybe magic on, I could get him. I'm assuming since he does bleed, he's probably resistant to bleed, so I'm gonna try, like, sleep. Dude, can I put the big boy to sleep? I'm just gonna yellow it and put on fire, I guess. Maybe I'll just do the old O and S tactic. Maybe I'll just utilize these, like, pillars. All right, so second phase, I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna stay, like, somewhat aggressive, but I'm gonna try to manipulate him to keep aggro on them during the fight. Ah, shit. I keep forgetting that he does that big AoE after that. That keeps getting me. I'm gonna jump for this fool. All right, there we go. See, like, this greatsword does a lot of damage, so as long as I'm careful, I can definitely get him. And we have a full bar now of our focus points, so I need to time these attacks. If I can use Lion's Claw to get his ass, we'll be good. Oh yeah, there we go. Just a few more hits. The only thing really dicking me right now is the life drain. Like, the life drain will really fuck you up. You gotta be careful that he doesn't hit you, like, at all. AoE? Oh, flippy. Oh, shit. Big flippy. Big combo. Holy shit. Whew. Jeez, man. That's one thing I like about Elden Ring's bosses. This may be a hot take, but I kind of like how many moves they have, because even after 1, 2 encounters, even if you get them close to dead, that doesn't mean that you've seen, like, all of their moves. Oh my god, we had him so close that time. Come on, just a few more attempts. I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get it. We're getting closer. See, this is what I've been wanting the whole game. Like, I haven't had this motivation with other bosses when I get killed to actually, like, keep going, but with this boss, it's like, I know I can take him. I know what I'm doing wrong, but it's just like, I keep making those same mistakes. Like, I know the mistakes I'm making, I need to learn from it. Like, I'm finally having that classic Souls moment with this game that I haven't been getting up to this point for some reason. I don't know if it's something with the boss design up to now, but this is the first boss where I'm like, Souls! Like, don't get me wrong, there's been plenty of amazing bosses up to this point. Like, Renala, as much as I raged at her, I gotta say, that's a pretty good boss fight. Margit is a amazing skill check for the early game. Godric, or I'm messing up the names now. Whichever one was at the end of Stormville, he wasn't too bad. I mean, I thought it was a good boss, but I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but like him and Margit just kind of like blend together in my mind for some reason. I'm not sure why. But I just found that he didn't stick with me as hard as Margit did. And again, that's not a diss against Godric, because he was a really good boss, like, regardless. How did that miss? Okay, I don't like that move. That move kind of sucks ass, if I'm being honest. For such a big fucking dude, like, some of these bosses are deceivingly fast. Alright, so for this, oh shit, I should have used my cerulean tears before this. Okay, I'm gonna use them quick. Please don't hit me. Okay, and we're gonna, like, Ashen War this bitch to death. So most of my soldiers are still alive, which is good. We just gotta make sure they don't get hit too much, because obviously once that lifesteal takes effect, we're fucked. So we just gotta get in on them quick if we can. Ashes. Can't even see. Ashen War! Bam! Dude, that shit does so much damage. It is insane. Wait, oh, I staggered him. Can I get a... I don't know if I can get a critical. I'm just... Ashen War, Ashen War, Ashen War. Back up, back up, back up. Grotesque, move. Okay. We can get him. Just a few more hits. Stay aggro, stay aggro, stay aggro. Jump lunge. Jump lunge. Yes. Yes. Is there another phase? Another phase? Please no. Yes. Oh, there's a cutscene? Oh my gosh. Dude, okay, this is gonna be a hot take, but that was my favorite boss up to this point. Like, that, out of all the bosses I've had, even though I used summons, like, that felt earned. Because, I mean, y'all saw me dodging all the combos he was just doing. Like, even when he wasn't aggroed on him. Like, I was getting it. New Game Plus, I definitely think I'm gonna try to beat this game no summons, no Spirit Ashes. I'm mainly just using them for the series so we can speed up the pace and keep moving through the game at a reasonable rate. And just so it's not boring watching me get stuck on bosses for, like, 3 episodes in a row. But New Game Plus, I'm definitely going to try to do it with no summons or anything like that. What's even happening? What the heck?
The rune of death is unbound. And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate.
Is this Leyndel, or how do you say it?
Flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns.
Oh my god, is that the Erd Tree? Holy.
Farewell it is then.
Is that the Erd Tree now? Whew.
You'll be Elden Lord yet.
I would, maybe. I don't know. There's some bosses up ahead from what I hear. I think my main hurdles yet are, well, basically the rest of the bosses in the game. I'm pretty sure we have, like, what, 3 or 4 main bosses yet? I know we got Radagon and Elden Beast or whatever, or like they're 2 in 1. And then there's Godfrey. There may be another one I'm forgetting, but yeah, I know we got some tough ones up ahead for sure. That's me. Get up, boy. Why are you laying face down? Face. I can't even speak English. Laying face down in the dirt or something. Get up, boy. Whoa, where are we? Oh, this like looks like killing of the first flame. It's like completely ash. Oh, this is Leyndel. Holy shit! Leyndel Ashen Capital. Oh my god. Wow. That's why you don't put a city or a whole capital next to a giant golden tree, man. Never know when that shit'll burn down. Well, we have a lot of runes. I don't even know what to do with my runes at this point. I mean, I guess I'll put them into strength so that because I don't need anything else. I mean, if I wanted to, I could, I guess, farm at the bird spot to level 150 and max out strength up to 75. I don't even need to get it to 80 because I have the talisman that gives me extra strength. So like, I'm set, really. I mean, sure, if I wanted to go crazy, I can max out endurance and wear some heavy armor or something like that and still be able to rock out a medium load, but I don't know. I'm feeling relatively confident. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. Actually, what I want to see, can I go up to, like, the Erd Tree now? So I'm sure y'all remember, like, an episode or two ago, obviously, we fought Margot and Godfrey and all that, and then after that, we were at the Erd Tree. So I'm gonna take an assumption and say that maybe where we're supposed to go. Man, just listen to that soundtrack though, dude. This is I'm honestly speechless. This is insane, man. Out of all the things I was expecting happen, like I was not expecting this. Gosh, it's so close, man. Like it's, oh my gosh, this game literally leaves me speechless.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord.
That's me.
What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne.
I will.
Queen Maliketh has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle.
Oh, shoot, you're a boss. Oh, are you just a mage? Nobody likes a mage. Get out of, oh, shoot. Okay, well, he's staggered really easily, so this shouldn't be too bad then. Heal? Okay. Let's see if I can take him one-on-one. No summon Ashes, boy. Kamehameha wave. Dodge it. Do the same thing I did for Renala. I already fought Renala. I know exactly what to do against you. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Oh, shit. Ooh, that was close. Okay, so this boy ain't just intelligence. This boy is like faith, too. He's like a mix. Honestly, even after all these Souls games, I never knew the difference between like a mage and then like a faith build. Like, I never knew what the differences were, but thankfully there was people in the Discord yesterday that were able to like explain it to me. I felt pretty stupid because I had no idea that magic and faith were two completely different things. Because like, obviously they're both kind of like the spellcaster type thing. I was not expecting of like, I didn't even know he was a boss when I first walked in. I'm just gonna use the Soldier Ashes just so he can take his ass Karen. Why can't I English the last couple episodes? Seriously. I'm just gonna use the Ashes just so we can get his ass taken care of quicker because I want to keep things moving. I'm honestly really tempted to either do a New Game Plus run of this game or start a new save entirely or go to DS2 because I heard between Elden Ring and DS2, these are like the two best games to do like mage builds. I've never once done a mage build in a Souls game, so I'm actually really interested in trying it out. Holy shit! I underestimate this fool! He can one-hit KO your ass. I guess I'll call in the Ashes, let him aggro them, pop my physic, get the boost to my charge damage, and then I'll just go to town behind him. Again, these like Guardian Shield guys barely even do any damage against him. They're just great for tanking hits. Holy shit. See, that's the kind of build I want. This guy's playing easy mode. I'm honestly kind of sad. I don't want this game to end. I don't know how close we are to the end, but I have a feeling we're getting close. And I'm sad, man. I don't want it to end. You know, I I could have done a lot more optional stuff in terms of like other dungeons and bosses, but for the sake of these Dark Souls series, I mainly like to keep the focus on the main quests. I don't really like dragging out series for longer than I have to because I like my YouTube series to be the type of series where it's like, you know, what are the classic YouTube series that you would rewatch? I don't really have any examples in mind. Y'all know what I mean. Like one of those classic series that's no more than like maybe 20 or 30 episodes. You can go back and rewatch it in a few years. Doesn't take too long to do, and it's just a good time. How did I get on top of him? It completely canceled out any damage that I was gonna do. I'm sorry, but that one was kind of bullshit. You know, I've been on this game side for most of this video, but that one was bullshit. I phased on top of him and canceled out all of my damage, and it just drew me into that AoE. Bring your wand down and fight me with a fucking sword, you pussy. Lion's Claw, fuck you, dude. Oh my god, wait, I can take him out with like 5 of these. Lion's Claw, bitch. Sit your fucking ass. Huh?
You thought well until now.
No. I'm done. I'll do this later. I don't care. As always, a shout out to the Patrons, Karma's Fake Grandma, Lubity Tab, Big Daddy Matty, Desperado, Chalupasaurus Rex, Razak, Polar, Ray, Dill Webster, and Lil Mouse and Bianca. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. And remember, don't go hollow. Even if you're getting beamed to death by a fucking mage. Love you guys. Peace.
In my bones, a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Suck it, bitch.